Hi, this is Tracy from We Craft at Home, and as you can see, the new kit's here. Number 37. So it looks really nice. I've already put mine onto a magnet together, but you can still see what it is anyway. So the dies are circles. Some have got like a sew effect. Some are scalloped. Some have got the dots for the mousses, and then you've got these three inner circles. So 1, 2, and then 3 down there. So you get 3 there. You get this flower. That says thinking of you. That says it's your day. And then you got like 2 little ferns and 2 little flowers. That's a whole set. So we'll see what we can do with that. The stamp you get is a little arch stamp, and that says wishing you all kinds of wonderful, which I kind of like actually. I've got to say, that's really nice when you just want something generic to put, rather than, because sometimes I get bored with just putting happy birthday or whatever. So that's the sticker that came on the front. I just put them on the front because that will remind me what goes with what. So, you know, or remind me about the stamp. Then you've got a paper pack, and it really is luxurious. I'm going to try and do it so you can see. There, look. It's lovely. So that's one, I think it's 3 different, oh, 4 different designs, 6 of each one. So there's the next one. They're really lush ones. And then I think it's a glittery one. And then just plain pearlescent, but plain. You get 6 of each of that. The papers. Again, all really pretty. Oh, I've got it the wrong way round. I love this one. I love this sort of satin type card. That's pearlescent. So how many did you get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's all luxury card. And then we've got embellishment mousse in a blue. Let's see if it's cornflower blue, it's called. Vintage drops in, can't see what the colour is, sorry guys. Purple basil. This is a glitter one in Blue Lagoon. God, that sounds lovely, doesn't it? Crystal drops in Sweet Lilac. Well, that looks pink to me. And Athenian Blue glitter marker. So that's what we've got this time. Let's go on and make something. Okay, so I've decided on 2 cards I'm going to do. We'll do this one after because it's messy. So we'll start with this one. Very simple one, quite straightforward. I've done That's the Pinflair Verses. And I've just put it on the back of the pearlescent card. And we'll stick that in quickly. Oh, there it is. So I've used an old die I had to make the card base. I scored it just on the top, just see if I can show you, just there, so that it will go together okay. And then the back will, because it's scored, the back will open out like that. And then I've used the sort of purple shimmery kind of paper as the backing. I'll just put that, it just fits inside this wavy circle. And then we've got, this is my favourite pattern, I have to say. It's just like a flourish pattern, but I do like it. So I use the die around both sides. And then I thought I needed another colour in there. So what I've done, if we put this one on flat, it's the same colour. Then I've got this one that I'm going to put on with a couple of pads. So that's the, there we go, look. It's the kind of turquoisey one. I love purple and turquoisey colours together. I think they go really nice. So we just need a couple of pads on there. So there is just a little rim around. It kind of looks like we've done a hole, and it's got the underneath to it. And then just white. Now, do I do that flat? Yeah, I think I'll do that flat. You don't want it poking out too much, do you? And then what I'm going to do is I cut some of the flowers out. And what I want to do, I'm just going to build them up a bit like this. And I only want 3. I do go into that odd number thing. I think it looks better with odd numbers. These are fairly pretty. I did consider overlapping them so that they were 2 together, and that still looks really nice. But what I decided in the end was to leave them single and just stick them on the edge of here. There's 3 flowers, so we've got to that point right now. we do need to use some of the spots. I think I'm going to use the glitter one because there's only a tiny bit of blue, so I'm going to do a dot in there and in there. You can see you have got space to do dots all the way round, but I don't want to do too many, so I think what I'll do it's just like that. And then I'm just going to use, now which one? It's going to be this one, isn't it? I'm just going to use that one in the centre of the opposite flower. So they've got opposite colours on them. And I've got stamp. I think the purple look. I'm going to see if this will stamp out. Okay, I'm testing this out in front of you guys, but I've never seen them do it, so I don't know if it'll work. But try and put the glue on it. Space it out a bit. See if it'll pick it up. Okay, let's try this. I've used one of my own stamps for this. Oh, it nearly worked. I didn't get enough on the H, but you can see there it nearly worked. I'll have to repair that, but there, it's that simple. Just a very easy card, but a bit unusual as well. Now the other one I am definitely being more messy with, so I am just going to, I've got a 7x7 card, and I want the first bit to be black, which you would do at 6, I've done it at 6.5, because cards are normally, like a 7x7 is normally more like 6 3/4, because the envelope is 7x7. So this one's 6 1/4. So that's just our little mats that we'll layer up. Left it without the lid. Okay, black, then this blue. I've had to have a rethink with the card I was doing with the mousse, and what I've done, I've done a circle. This is actually, believe it or not, a napkin, and I've put it on a piece of paper and then cut the circle out. And then what I've done, I only had that bit left, but it just about is okay. So what I'm going to do, that one I'll have to stick straight on. Like this. Okay, and then we'll put it on some pads. Where have I put the pads? I have to stop just losing things. Okay, that one I'm going to stick on pads. Now you could put it off centre if you wanted, but I do like to centralise stuff. And then this one on pads, you can see where what I was trying to do, it didn't work, so I had to change it up a bit. The circles that I had stenciled out were way too big and it just didn't work. Okay, so we've got that there. So at the moment, as you can see, it's got a tiny little bit of this colour around it, but I still feel like it's a bit too plain. So what I've done, I made up some corners in Canvas Workspace for Scan and Cut, and I'm going to put them on the edges like this. So actually I think I will use foam pads instead. So I will get the little ones because the big ones are going to be no good. Bit retro, but just something simple. From man or woman, really, that'll do, won't it? That'll go with both. So now the cards I done another female. This is it. This is a really old die I had. It's let's see if we can show you. Marianne Creatables one. So what I done, I cut the flowers out of the actual card, and then I've put a pink design behind it. The same design is in the corners and a strip down the middle just to tie it in. It's also what this is cut out of, and this is because I forgot to stamp it before I put it on, so I just added another layer. Before I forget though, these are the bits that come out of the waste from the flower die, and they're great if you're doing little flowers, just have little flourishes poking out of them. I mean, look, they're just great. So that's just a extra handy tip in case you hadn't noticed. So that's another one. And I've just stamped a happy birthday. And then I've done a little bit of stamping, and this could also be a man's card. I've done some stamping. I'll show you the stamp I used on that. So it's indigo blue. What is it called? Ooh, they all fall off for some reason. Lemur circles. There. It's just all different types of circles that I've stamped around the background. And then I cut 3 of the circles out, and I used a pin flare pearl wand because it's black, and it comes out jet black. I love it. And then just a happy birthday I had that I put across the 3 circles. So very simple, but I think that's a pretty good card, isn't it? So there you have it. That is 4 cards I've done. I hope it's given you some ideas and you'll enjoy it too. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.